Hey gang, Spada here, and today we are taking a look at Beast Wars the Second, Corahda. I don't think I pronounced that correctly. Anyway, he is a King Cobra snake. Now this series came out, back in 98, 99. I was in college at that point. I only got a hold of this guy recently during a sale at bbts.com. So that's how I got this guy. He was only $5, so I said, screw it. Now, he is a king cobra snake. He does have this long tail that really likes to not do what you want it to do. But we'll get into that in a bit. He does have another mode, or another version of this mode, where he can lay out like that, like he's an actual snake. But it doesn't look good because you can see underneath, and it just doesn't work for me. I mean, that pretty much is what you want from him as a king cobra. Just getting him to pose and stay still takes a concerted effort, let's say. But it looks pretty good. The beast mode's not too bad. He does have another mode in this, or another form to this mode, which is a weapons mode. So what we'll do is we'll pretty much make a laughing stock out of him. And here we go. And that's... sorry. And that's it. So another toy will stand behind him and use him as a weapons platform and shield. Yeah, that looks absolutely ridiculous. I don't know about you, but that is really, really stupid. You see, Beast Wars 2nd had a really weird thing with all the Maximals having pseudo-alt modes. So Snake Guy here has this. The rabbit and the penguin both had mobile weapons. The giraffe had a mobile crane platform, and then the baboon had a mobile weapons platform. So yeah, they all had this weird. The deluxe figures and up basic figures and up pretty much all had these weird weapon modes. So considering that that's basically the transformation right there, we'll just continue on with that. So we'll get the legs pointing. We'll take away the King Cobra's underside. He's kind of a shell former as well. So we'll pop that out. While we're doing that, we'll actually break off the arm, which I seem to be doing on all of my figures these days. We'll bring the head up on the post and actually get that into position, if I can. Get that out of the way, and then swing the entirety of the body around, and pray you get everything lined up. And then you see back there are 2 pegs and 2 peg holes. Just get the legs situated. Take this whole section and kind of move it around such that you get a shoulder joint there. Keep this off to the... This part is probably the most annoying because I never know where to put his arm. Because it's on this free swivel, and it never makes sense where it ends up. And just bring the Cobra head down. It kind of plugs into place here in the chest. And then you just gotta kind of futz with the arm here, because Lord knows this doesn't really want to have a opposing arm. And there we go. Kind of a mess, honestly. He's got pseudo no real hand syndrome going. This bit, it's kind of like Quick Strike's snake head. If you put it in water, squeeze this and suck up water, you could shoot water out of this, which I always think is stupid on a Transformer. Face kind of looks like a pseudo snake cowboy thing. Okay. He doesn't have a real hand here. This thing kind of flops, or this tail flops around and does whatever it wants. I'll be honest, this is not a very good figure. If you've got it and you like it, or if this is a figure you really want to get a hold of, fine, more power to you. But I really wanted to get a hold of this figure for years, and I finally did, and man, it is underwhelming. I'm sorry, it just is. I really have a problem with the no real hands syndrome. The beast mode it's okay. Transformation is sad. And then the robot mode is nothing all that special. It's like somebody decided to take a cowboy and dress him in a poncho and then give him no real hands. You can actually form a question mark, but it doesn't want to stay. Oh, that's not really a question mark. I I just have a lot of problems with this figure, and this with the arm doesn't help its cause at all. Now, you can kind of turn things, so you've got the arm, but it still just falls down. It's posability wise, the head is on a ball joint, but its posability is very, very limited. This poses all to hell and back. I'm sorry, his right arm poses, its posability is quite extensive, but it doesn't go where you want it to. Legs are standard ball joint posability legs, ball joint in the ankle, ball joint on the knee, ball joint on the hip, no torso articulation. The left arm has this weird, like, folding down all the way, but you can get it to the point where it'll stay, but the articulation is really limited to the elbow because of the nature of the body, that the shell that forms his back and shoulders. It's not a very good figure. And in fact, a bunch of the Beast Wars Seconds figures had issues, but not all of them were bad. I really have issues with this guy, but the Decepticons, I think, as a whole, were much better figures than the Maximals. That's just my opinion. But if you really want this guy, I think he's still on sale at BBTS, but you could find him for pretty cheap out there. He's not that hard to find. So I really can't recommend this one, but, you know, if you want to get a hold of him and you really want to get him, go ahead. It's not the worst figure in the world.